showdown, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Rebels will boot it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So South Carolina's offense will get the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Wants to throw again. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Rebels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun to Gibb, looking for room. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
No bullet on the read. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on third down. The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bradley. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He's got it. First down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. Across the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver's in...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Slings it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab. It's Bradley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. It's complete on the right side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback adapted. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Rebels!
And And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. There he goes. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Now adjusting. Fires on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
He's got him. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. All the numbers and stats will show you going for it on fourth down in this area of the field really puts pressure on a defense. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First down here. To the ground with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first down. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pulls it in. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understand.
Turning it on! Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's held.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
Release to the back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Knight. Zings it complete to the right. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Rebels are in the hurry up. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Get set.
Wants to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go, you on the sideline. You.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Gamecocks will go for it here on 4th down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The Gamecocks come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Dropping back, it's Knight. Got his man quickly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Provo. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Provo. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Rebels are threatening in the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Trying to set the tone with the run. He breaks a tackle. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Catch in the middle, it's Booker. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Carr. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. With the catch, it's held. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. He was looking to get the ball farther downfield, but he just had to take what he could before he got drilled.
Yeah, sometimes you can look down the field, Reese, but you see that pressure, and it's getting to you. Get rid of the football. You don't want to take the sack. You don't want to lose the yardage, and try to let your running back or somebody else make a play out of the backfield.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the grab. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Helms. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He makes the grab. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Pulled and finds his man on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Rebels want to move quickly. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man, it's Knight. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It's as if you're in GOAT in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Lines is back in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shot.
Breaks into the open. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Dances away. The throw. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This one's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Gamecocks! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Looking left. A strike downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. The inside handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rebels decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have the lead, get the ball back to the offense. We'll see if this defense can come up clutch.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Trick 9, beat.
Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, South Carolina. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Grabbed over the middle. It's Booker. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Play action on first down. Zips it out to his man. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. He'll keep it himself. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bradley. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed as soon as...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's...
Taking it the other way. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Okay, ready?
This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the full. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Wide receiver going in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Provo. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got his man on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gonna look downfield again. Buys a little time. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Looking for space to the left. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The option look. Going the other way, and he's got room. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop